besides being considered by many to be the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Jon Jones is a true UFC legend who left his mark on the octagon before retiring. But outside of the ring, the champion also draws attention not only for his life of luxury and comfort, but also for the controversies he has been involved in throughout his career. Are you curious to learn more about the luxurious life of this sports icon? In today's video, you'll find out everything about Jon Jones' luxurious life, exploring the details about the mansions where he lives, the fancy cars he has in his garage, and the immense fortune he has accumulated after so many years competing in the UFC. Let's go! Born in 1987 in Rochester, New York, Jonathan Dwight Jones, better known as Jon Jones, is one of the biggest names in MMA history and a former professional fighter who recently retired. From a young age, Jones showed talent for combat sports, and in high school, he was state wrestling champion for Union Endicott High School and later won the NJCAA National Championship while still in college. After these achievements, Jones went on to study criminal justice at Morrisville State College, but dropped out to devote himself fully to his career as a fighter. His professional debut in mixed martial arts took place in 2008, where he accumulated an undefeated record of 6 wins in a 3-month period. Jones' extraordinary talent soon caught the attention of the UFC, which wasted no time in signing him. From there, his career took off, becoming a 2-time light heavyweight champion and also winning the heavyweight title, in addition to being interim light heavyweight champion in 2016. It's no wonder that Jon Jones is considered one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. After all, he has accumulated many records during his time with the organization, such as being the youngest champion in UFC history, winning the light heavyweight title when he was only 23 years old. Not to mention that he had the most title defenses and the longest undefeated streak in the division. Not to mention that he was the only athlete to defeat 5 former UFC champions consecutively, which reinforces his legacy as one of the greatest in the sport. Unfortunately, the fighter's brilliant career also had turbulent moments, such as in 2015, when he faced serious controversies that led him to lose the light heavyweight belt on 3 occasions due to disciplinary actions. Despite this, Jones managed to regain the title and held it until 2020, when he chose to voluntarily relinquish it. After 3 years away from competition, he returned to the octagon in 2023, won the heavyweight title, and held it until 2025, when he announced his retirement. Despite this, rumors suggest that he may return to MMA next year. But even if that doesn't happen, it's undeniable that Jon Jones has amassed an immense fortune during his career and now enjoys a very comfortable life. Jon Jones is a man who does not compromise on sophistication when choosing a good place to live. His first real estate purchase, for example, was a beautiful contemporary-style home located in the city of Ithaca, New York. Built in 2005, the residence has more than 4,400 square feet of floor space and features spacious rooms with clean designs for the comfort of its residents. Among the main rooms of this residence that have been shown is the graceful entrance hall with a staircase leading to a living room with large windows that illuminate the room with natural light. Next to this room is the main dining area, which has a beautiful chandelier in the center of the space to set the table. On the other side is the classic kitchen, which has a marble countertop, high-quality cabinets, and stainless steel appliances, offering everything you need to prepare meals on a daily basis, not to mention a small breakfast table next to it. On the second level, there are 4 cozy bedrooms, including the master suite, which has a small living room and a huge bathroom with a soaking tub and vanity. In addition, the house has many other rooms that can be customized according to the particular wishes of the residents. Outside, the house is situated on a 1.17-acre lot with lush green lawns, many mature trees, and a beautiful stream, making it ideal for those who enjoy living in touch with nature. The residence also has a large garage, which served as the fighter's training facility. To acquire this property, Jon Jones paid a mere $644,000 in 2012, until he sold it for $713,000 in 2017. In addition to this location, from the records he shares on social media, it is known that the fighter also owns another house, which was his main address. From the little that has been shown of the place, it is known that the mansion has a leisure courtyard with a swimming pool and an extensive lawn area, where he plays with his dog, as well as a deck with an outdoor fireplace where he used to have barbecues. But without a doubt, the best-known part of this property was the garage, which was adapted to serve as a gym with modern equipment. And from the videos he records, it is possible to see that the property is located on a quiet street, offering him greater security and privacy to live. In August 2024, Jon Jones also purchased a 10,000 square foot mansion in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Among the spaces in this property is a room where he collects various fight posters, an upstairs deck with a seating area from which you can enjoy the incredible views of the region, and a patio with a huge swimming pool, which has a waterfall and even a giant slide. Although it is not known how much Jones paid for the property, the house was listed shortly before the purchase for $4.3 million. There is no doubt that Jon Jones is an MMA star who is completely passionate about luxury cars. In his garage, the fighter has some very impressive machines, such as Chevrolet Corolla for $23,000, Ram 1500 for $42,000, Ram 2500 for $45,000, Ford F-250 for $47,000, Polaris RZR for $49,000, a Chevrolet Tahoe $52,000, a Cadillac Escalade $61,000, a Chevrolet Suburban $62,000, a $78,000 Chevrolet Corvette C7Z06, which he has customized in recent years, an $80,000 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor, which is one of his favorites in his collection, custom Dodge Charger SRT worth $86,000, Tesla Model X worth $90,000, Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk worth $91,000, Tesla Cybertruck worth $110,000, Nissan GT-R worth $120,000, and a Mercedes Maybach Sprinter worth $170,000. One of the cars he loved to show off the most was his Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated automobile from the renowned luxury car brand Bentley. The interior of the vehicle has a top-of-the-line finish, in addition to being equipped with a very powerful engine. It's no wonder that this car can cost more than $250,000. However, the fighter's vehicle of this model was completely destroyed in one of his traffic accidents. Jones also owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a super stylish large sedan from the famous luxury car brand Rolls-Royce. The interior of the vehicle has an impeccable finish, with top-of-the-line materials that bring a lot of sophistication to the environment. And to own a car like this, it is believed that Jones shelled out about $486,000. The most impressive vehicle he has been seen with is a Bugatti Chiron, a supercar capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.5 seconds and reaching a formidable top speed of 260 miles per hour. And to drive such an impressive machine, you have to pay a veritable fortune. According to some sources, the fighter's car is worth almost $5 million. As an MMA superstar, it's no surprise that Jon Jones has plenty of money to buy whatever he wants. To always look his best, the fighter spares no expense when it comes to his appearance. In a video for Complex, for example, Jon Jones opened the doors of his closet and showed some of the pairs of sneakers he owns, such as Nike Blazer Mid 77 for $105, Nike Free Trainer 5.0 John Bones Jones for $110, Nike Air Jordan 11 Space Jam for $220, and Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red October for $250. In addition to these pairs, he also took advantage of the interview to purchase a few more very expensive exclusive sneakers, namely Concepts Nike Air Max 1 SP Heavy for $375, Concepts Nike Air Max 1 SP Far Out for $443, and a Zion Williamson Air Jordan 1 Low for $590. Jon Jones also loves to show off high-end jewelry, sparing no expense on extremely expensive watches, such as his Rolex Day-Date President Yellow Gold, a classic 18-karat yellow gold piece with high-end finishes that make it more durable. And it's no wonder that this sophisticated accessory is worth around $36,500. Another watch he owns is a Rolex Yachtmaster 2 Gold, an elegant accessory with a gold case and sapphire crystal, as well as a sporty white dial. And to own a watch like this, you have to pay around $39,000. In addition to these, in a video for the Happy Jewelers channel, Jon Jones also spent an incredible $3 million on a few more watches and jewelry. In addition to earning a lot of money from MMA, Jon Jones also has other great sources of income. For example, he is a partner in Dirty Boxing, an innovative combat sports league, which probably earns him a good amount of money. In addition, Jon Jones often teaches exclusive martial arts seminars at Bangtao Muay Thai and MMA in Thailand, with tickets costing over $168 per person. Considered one of the biggest names in UFC history, Jon Jones has also secured partnerships with major brands such as Nike, becoming the first MMA athlete to be sponsored internationally by the company. The fighter has also had deals with Gatorade, Reebok, and MuscleTech, and according to estimates, he may have received around $7.6 million from his Nike and Gatorade contracts alone. Social media is another good source of income for the fighter, who has over 9.4 million followers on Instagram alone, where he takes advantage of his visibility to profit from paid partnerships. Among the brands that have already partnered with the fighter are Monster Energy, Ketone IQ, Overdogs Bet, Moe's Daily, as well as clothing lines and customized equipment for sports fans. With all this, we can say that in recent years, Jon Jones has become a true businessman, as dominant outside the octagon as he is inside it. As one of the biggest names in MMA history, everyone knows that Jon Jones has made a lot of money throughout his career. He is considered one of the highest paid fighters in the UFC, receiving increasingly higher amounts for each of his fights, such as $6,000 against Andre Guzmão at UFC 87, $7,000 against Stephan Bonnar at UFC 94, $9,000 against Jake O'Brien at UFC 100, $20,000 against Matt Hamill at TUF 10 Finale, $23,000 against Vladimir Matyshenko at UFC Live 2010, $70,000 against Ryan Bader at UFC 126, and $200,000 against Rampage Jackson at UFC 135. Starting with UFC 140, when he faced Lyoto Machida, the athlete's earnings doubled, receiving around $400,000 per fight. As Jones fought 6 times at this level, it is estimated that he pocketed around $2.4 million during this period. In 2015, at UFC 182, Jones received another raise when he faced Daniel Cormier, earning $500,000 per fight. Considering that he fought 7 times during the term of this contract, he likely received a total of $3.5 million. But without a doubt, the biggest payouts of his career came after his return in 2023, when he faced heavyweight champion Cyril Gane at UFC 285. That's because Jones received a base salary of $2 million, which, added to performance bonuses and sponsorships, may have exceeded $3.5 million. In his farewell fight against Stipe Miocic at UFC 309, he is believed to have earned a base salary of $3 million, with bonuses bringing the total to over $6.2 million. Adding up all his salaries in professional MMA, Jon Jones is estimated to have earned around $14.3 million from fighting alone. Considering the fighter's other sources of income, his earnings increase even more. And although the exact amount of Jon Jones' fortune accumulated during his career is unknown, some sources estimate that the fighter has a net worth of around $8 million. This is an impressive amount that could have been much higher if he had managed his money better and had not been involved in controversies, since, according to UFC President Dana White, in 2016 alone, when he was suspended, he may have lost up to $20 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.